Welcome to the Intern Whisperer Live, the show all about internships and how to survive them. This is Abby.
This is Matt.
This is Isabella. Okay, that was just funny, and I may start laughing, but I'm going to stay real serious. Never mind. So, reminder, listeners, do not look at me. You can call us live on the air. The phone number is 407-582-2906. Stop it. You can also chat with us online through Intern Pursuit's Facebook live chat. To win a limited version of the Intern Pursuit t-shirt, you have to post a comment on Intern Pursuit's Intern Pursuit, let me say the name right, Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag What I Learned and a comment from our intern guest tonight, signaling to our guest. Remember to include the featured hashtag, which is hospitality. Yes, thank you. Okay, Matt, you're up.
All right, coming up on this episode of the Intern Whisperer Live is the hospitality and tourism industry, hashtag What I Learned Stories, great leaders that inspire, the Employers for Change promotion, and our Motivational Monday topic. All
right, so how do people find us? You can find anything about Intern Pursuit on Pivot Business Consulting.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at me. Pivot Business Consulting's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube page. And then you can also, and Google Plus, by the way, you can also find Intern Pursuit, their website. You can find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google Plus, and on the Intern Pursuit game page, Facebook and Twitter. And you can listen to us live on mixlr.com/Valencia College Radio and follow the Intern Whisperer and watch us again live on the Intern Pursuit. Oh, hi, Khalil. There's Khalil.
Hey, dude. How's it going, man?
Hi, Khalil. Glad to see you here tonight. Call us, Khalil. Call us at 407-582-2906. Put that in the comments, please. Put the phone number in there so he knows the number, or anybody knows the number. You can also chat with us online through the Intern Pursuits Facebook live chat.
All right, guys, it's sponsor time. Our first sponsor for the night is Omnimodal. Omnimodal believes smart cities and public transit services are the backbone of equitable shared mobility today and into the future. Omnimodal works with smart cities to connect all commuters across modes of transportation to the mobility as a service marketplace. You can visit their website, which is omnimodal.io. That's OMNIMODAL. Thank you, Omnimodal, for sponsoring the Intern Whisperer.
So tonight's guest is Shay Porter, signaling for our viewers.
How are you, Shay? Thank you.
A previous intern, because she is officially finished on Wednesday. I say previous, but she's still here at Pivot Business Consulting and also at Starter Studios. She's been interning at both places. She is a hospitality and tourism student at Valencia West Campus. So welcome, Shay.
Thank you. Nice to be on the show finally.
Yes, it is nice. Okay, so Abby, you can go ahead and lead us with our questions tonight.
All right. Well, you're currently enrolled at Valencia College on West Campus, and you're a hospitality and tourism student. Tell us, why did you choose that as your future career?
I chose hospitality because I was so into diversity, and working in the tourism industry, you get to meet people from all over the world. So that was one of the main reasons I had decided to go into hospitality, to be able to connect with people, learn about different cultures and stuff like that. And yeah. So.
There's a lot of diversity at Valencia.
Yeah.
I think when you walk around on the campus, you guys were at UCF, and I think there's just as much at UCF, honestly.
Yeah.
But because it's a smaller campus, I think it's even more, you recognize it
I feel
more.
like you get to notice it more here. UCF is so big. The chances of you running into the same person twice is very, very
unless you're in a
slim to
fraternity
none.
or something, right?
Yeah.
I've had it happen.
Yeah, the other day I was walking through campus. I was just there. I just showed up there, and I'm walking through the student union, and I see Khalil for the first time ever. I'm like, what? One of my friends was like, that's super crazy that we're just
But you knew each other in Puerto Rico before you got here, right?
No, yeah. That was just I encountered him randomly on campus. I didn't call him to meet up or anything. It was weird because it's so big. The chances of that happening are very
No, I know it is. I
non-existent.
went to University of Florida my first 2 years, and it's a gigantic campus.
Yeah.
It's way more spread out, honestly, than UCF.
Yeah, but here, I guess you get to notice, you get to see the people more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on track. Back on track. We have a guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why Valencia?
I chose Valencia because, like, I always wanted to move to Orlando, Florida. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida originally. And coming here, it was, like, amazing. And when I found out that they had a hospitality program, I was really interested. I wasn't so much for going to a large university right away. I feel like I still needed to mature, so Valencia was pretty much like the perfect choice for me, and I've been at Valencia since 2013. I know it's a very long time, but I'm also doing my bachelor's program at Valencia.
Oh, that's great.
Tell them about that. Yeah, tell them. That's a new degree here.
Yeah, there's a new bachelor's program called the baseball degree. It is in business and organization leadership. So I decided to get my degree in hospitality and tourism, which is my AS, and then I would like to get my degree in business. I want to focus more so on tourism, and possibly in the future I would like to open up my own travel agency business.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So it will be good to know like how business operates and things like that, and being able to do it here at Valencia where I'm already comfortable with, you know, the diversity, the people, how the professors are. I wouldn't go to a university when, you know, I have it here. Like I'm already feeling at home at Valencia.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a nice thing to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sure is.
Really is. All right. So, coming over here. So you were interning at Starter Studio and also with me at Pivot. Totally different experience. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So let's talk about what was the biggest project that I had you do, and you know this question has to be coming, that you had to do for Starter Studio. Let's talk about that project.
The biggest project she gave me in the beginning was to create a facilities spreadsheet, which they did not have for inventory that they did not have for the company. And when she explained what she wanted, it was so much. Like I got so overwhelmed, and I was like, okay, I don't think I could do this. I lack confidence in things that I don't know, and it shows in my face.
She's not alone. She's not alone.
No.
I think we all do
I think,
to some
yeah.
extent. Yeah.
I don't say it, but apparently my face says it all for
She's
me.
very transparent. You can look at her face and go, okay, I can already see there's reservations. Yeah.
It took me, like a month to work on it.
Well, she jumped right into it. And so the facilities inventory, she had to count every chair and be able to distinguish the different types of chairs we had, whether they were bar stools type, different colors. She had to count all of the tables, get the dimensions. She had to go and count light fixtures because we had to know what kind of light bulbs we had to go and order.
How fun was that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of
tables. I mean, there was a lot of detail that went into this, and get the model and serial numbers on appliances in the kitchen. So you can see there was a lot. Now, the reason why I gave it to her is why?
Because I don't have like that much experience.
Yeah, she didn't have as much as the other two.
So I didn't know her plan. I didn't know. I just felt like, you know, she just threw this on me, and it's like, I felt so behind because I was always coming in and working on that project.
Yeah.
But she had her own, you know, plan about what she was doing, and when she told me, it made sense. But if she would have told me in the beginning, I felt like I would have been more open to it. Yeah. And my biggest pushback was that I didn't think that it was going to use this inventory spreadsheet that I was making for the company.
She would come to me, and like twice she would come and she goes, are they really going to be using this? I don't think this is a really good use of time, or like, you know, we're preparing. I understand why you want it, but like, are they really going to use it? So it was really funny. I go, no, you have to trust me. They're really going to need it. Yeah.
And did they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
now they're ready for it. And they're going, oh my God, we love that we have this.
Yeah,
knew that
so it
story
was
had to have a
interesting
happy
because at the completing, like the first part I had to do was do the light fixtures. It was about 12 different light fixtures that we had in that office, so it was very not so fun. But it came in handy because they didn't know about the different light bulbs and stuff. I had to go on Google, find links to be able to buy for our restock of the light bulbs for the different fixtures. And they didn't know anything. So when he was
David Alcock,
the operations manager,
yeah,
he didn't know anything about it. So I was there. I was spotting him because he was on the ladder. And he was asking all these questions, and I'm sitting here just answering, I know this. And he was like, Shay, are you an electrician? And I was just like, no, but I learned all this when I had to, count the light bulbs and stuff. So it really did come in handy to be able to, get praise for knowing this stuff, and he didn't know. And once again, I did not think they were going to use it. And, wow, I knew the information and what kind of bulbs we needed and stuff. It was a lot.
She knows
I'm proud
everything
of it now.
about running that place, too.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a good project for her.
Yeah.
And I knew that Andy, you guys, I think you've met Andy. Maybe
Andy
no.
Earl?
Yeah, we
Andy
had a
Earl
show with her. Yeah.
Yeah, and Adriana Flores. They're both interns. This was our most favorite group. We had lunch with them today, and we had pie. We had pizzas, and we had pie, and we were just celebrating. And we said down at Starter Studio, we said, this is our most favorite group of people because they've all come in and they've worked really, really hard and done a really great job.
Yeah, I would agree. It was nice working with the other two. I did learn a lot from them because they definitely had way more experience. I was the baby out the group, so
inexperienced. She's the youngest too, I think.
Yeah, I am. So I need a little bit of nurturement.
Yeah. So it was a good project, but like I said, it was very time consuming.
Sounds very tough, but taking that into consideration and your whole experience with Isabella as an intern, what other skills that you acquire during that internship? Yeah,
being able to pay attention to detail. She's very detail oriented and. I thought I was detail oriented, but meeting Isabella and saying I was like, okay, I'm not on that level. I'm not as confident as being detail oriented because that's one of my strong skills. When you go on an interview, they ask you what are some of the strong skills you have? I would say I'm detail oriented. I didn't know, not compared to what Isabella do.
Yeah, my expectations are way higher.
Definitely. Like she said, you have to be show ready and being able to communicate. I normally just, with my past jobs, verbal communication. This is my first time where I had to email, use Slack and Google.
Yeah, we would do Slack. We kind of touched on Asana. We didn't do as much with Asana as we normally do. And then the Google Drive, you were having to keep up with emails.
So it was a lot. I never really had done administrative work and, emailing and stuff. So it was good to be able to work with Excel and stuff. I took the class in 2013, so I really didn't get to use it.
But she also sat at the front desk, too.
Yeah.
Gave tours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Handle mail. Making sure the mail get to the right companies that were in Starter Studio. Right. It was amazing. I have gained a lot of skills. Like I said, I was very not so confident in myself in the beginning, and I kind of downed myself about my capabilities and what I can actually do. But I had Isabella there, and she was there, move me along the path where she know I could see my potential and actually reach it. And thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Really
Those are nice words.
it.
I appreciate you. So, yeah, she's been a lot of fun because I've seen her grow the most. The other two, I already knew they had a really good handle on what to do on running. Andy has worked in a restaurant, so she's managed the back kitchen, the front house. Adriana has also managed, events and done things like this. She's been a classroom teacher. And I wanted her to be able to get the most experience. And so because they were more assertive and she would be, kind of a little bit more going, okay, I'll just wait my turn. So, nope, front of the line. And I made the other two say, you two are back on the back table. She's up there now. So nobody was allowed to go back up there because it was to enable her to get more I guess, connecting with the members, being able to get more confident, giving tours, and she has good news because she gave a tour today or last week. And what happened?
Friday, I gave a tour, which I haven't did many of those at Starter Studio, and I felt like it was like okay. The tour that I did, I didn't remember everything.
But they don't know that.
They don't know that, but I know. It's like I did the tour and I was like, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I forgot to say that. But I had the confidence to be able to go around and show the person like what Started Studio offer, and that like boosts my confidence. And then today, the lady that I gave the tour to, she called and she signed up as a member. So I'm very proud of myself.
Oh, congratulations.
And I did not think that would happen. And it's like, my second day before I end my internship. So
yeah, but it's nice because you
get
to see fruition. Yeah.
When you get to go out on a bang. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you send the email to David?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I'd rather tell him in person, though.
Yeah. He'll be so excited. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it is great. Okay, so where are we in the questions? I know we bounced around a little bit.
Okay. You want to take this one, Matt?
Yeah. So what are your future plans? We heard something about possibly attending flight school.
Yes. Like I mentioned before, I am really interested in tourism, so I want to be able to travel. Hospitality and tourism can kind of go hand in hand, but I would like to work in the airline industry instead of the hotel industry. So I want to be able to like learn about flight operations and things like that. I think the best thing for me to do now is go into the flight industry to become a flight attendant to get that travel bug out and be able to travel and see the world. And then I would like to like actually work in operations for like airline management or something. That's my goal, and I plan on going to this school in Vancouver, Washington for 5 months, kind of like a technical school. And I'll be able to learn more insight on like operations of the flight industry, and also possibly becoming a flight attendant. They have 70% job placement with some of the larger airlines in the U.S., so I'm really excited about that. And after that,
well, wait a minute. I'm kind of confused because how are you going to do the degree at Valencia, the bachelor's, and the flight school? Like, how does that happen?
Well, I'm going to take a semester off from the degree.
Oh, okay.
Valencia to focus on that. Like I said, it's only 5 months, so it's not too bad.
That's like 2 semesters, though, I think.
No.
It's almost 2.
No.
5 months? No.
That's 1 semester.
That'd be 1 semester.
That's, If you start in spring, it's probably.
Yeah, it's normally a semester is 3 months, maybe 4 at the most.
Is it?
January, February, March, April, May. By April, you're finished. That's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
And you
but
start
then
I don't
summer.
count really August, but September, October, November.
I guess summer would start in like late May.
Yeah.
In a lot of schools.
So I think you might miss 2 semesters. You just might. What? It kind of depends when their semesters are and when these semesters are.
It is, yeah, that's true, but I'm not really concerned about it because right now I'm really just taking like my 300, 400 level classes for the bachelor's program.
Yeah. Because
I pretty much have all my general classes taken care of, so I don't have that much to do for the bachelor's program since I've been at Valencia since 2013.
Yeah, you get the first 2 years out. Yeah.
So I don't want to waste any more time. So I rather like have that.
How am I going to know when you get accepted if you're not on Facebook? And you have no LinkedIn presence, apparently.
I do have a LinkedIn presence, actually.
Not much. We can't find much out
I was
there.
I was looking under Shay Porter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have it under your
oh, yeah. It's under her other name. Yeah. That's
I didn't know her first name.
Yeah, I asked her, I said, are we going to call you Shay tonight or your real first name? But
well, Shay is my real name. It's just my middle name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other people have complications saying my first name, which is Khadijah.
Yeah.
So
I feel you. My name is Abiasel, and people cannot even begin to pronounce it, so I go by
Abiasel.
Abi. Oh, there you go. Isabella's like the only person here.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, exactly.
Abiasel.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You will forever be Abby to me.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Abby. Yeah. It's way easier. Shay's way easier. Yeah. Anyway, so how am I going to know when you get accepted and when you go there?
Well,
are you going to put it on LinkedIn?
Yes, I'm actually thinking about getting my Facebook back. Because
she's on radio.
Isabella. And also because she encouraged me to build professional relationships. And I would like to have a professional Facebook.
You can.
So I can network and be able to post like my experiences that I have upcoming that I'm really excited about, and just maybe start blogging or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Facebook will be good. I mean, I use Instagram sometimes. I'm not really active with social media.
Okay.
Like, I'm shy on social media and in real life.
Private.
Yeah. I'm the
Yeah.
same way. I understand.
Yeah.
So, and I don't like a lot of people in my business.
Yeah, no, I
But
understand.
looking at it from a professional standpoint, I need to grow and, like I said, build.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Professional
It's a good way to
relationship.
sell yourself, but
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
as a professional approach, not like look at what I'm doing. That
Yeah.
isn't important.
Because the only person that puts the social out is you. And you control what's going out, your message. So if you don't want something out there, then you don't put it out there.
Yeah.
Makes
simple.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can be outgoing and interactive with people, but I don't have that push to, like, start it. Somebody can start it, and I can definitely finish it.
Somebody needs
And-
to break the ice.
Yeah. So that's something that I've been working on since I've been at Starting Studio, as well as, you know, having that assertive and being able to, like, you know, go for it, which I lacked. I have grown a lot, though, since I've been at Valencia. Trust me. Like, my shyness level was 100. And now it's like, it keeps reducing. Like, Valencia helped me come out of my shell, especially, like, just meeting people from all over, and you want to learn more. So that, like, helped me talk to, like, students and, yeah.
Yeah, be more approachable. I mean, look at
Yeah.
you. You're doing a live show right now.
I know.
I know.
That's
She's
great.
And
That's
I'm
a
not
big-
even as nervous as
Yeah,
I thought
no.
I would
I
be. So, yeah.
I thought you would be too, but yeah, I know when you came and said, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I went, I believe her. I can hear it. Yeah, so that's cool.
That is really, really good.
So over here, you have a catering business. You've been in Valencia. I mean, you've been in Starter Studios, so you probably have picked up some tips on how to market your business too. But you just do it for fun, right?
Yeah, I do it for fun. I thought about making it like something serious, but I don't think it'll be a good time right now because I have a lot on my plate that I want to accomplish. And I typically will cater for my church, about like 70 to 80 people. I've been cooking since I was 8, so I do have like a huge passion for cooking. And right now I'm at a level where I'm trying to cook like African dishes, which I'm not doing so bad at. According to the pastors from Nigeria, I made some Nigerian food, and I'm not Nigerian, and they loved it. So anytime we have events, they ask me to make the African dishes, so I feel very proud of myself.
What kind of spices do they use in there?
They use a lot of peppers, fresh onions.
You mean like hot and sweet, that kind
like
of peppers?
Habanero peppers. They
Yeah,
like
those are
spicy
hot.
food.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
really?
mean,
Yeah.
I've never had African food, but that sounds
It's
pretty
Yeah.
good to me.
They use a lot of like fresh ingredients, like fresh produce. They love fresh fish. Like everything is pretty much healthy. They don't like to eat like processed food at all. They love rice.
No Cheetos.
No.
Rice.
They
I'm a
love
sucker for rice.
rice.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I grew up eating just rice and beans.
Exactly. They love rice and beans.
I would say that their food is probably influenced by the Caribbean, maybe. Some
The
Spanish.
Caribbean.
I feel like the Caribbean is
more
influenced by
influenced by
African
the
food. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure it's that way.
It's the other way
Yeah,
around.
other way.
But yeah, it's a process because like they make everything from scratch. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
not just something you just go into and but tomatoes is pretty much the base for everything. So that's
Ooh,
Oh, really?
awesome.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
I love tomatoes.
Is it like
Yes.
vegetarian leaning or meat leaning or a mix or?
You could do vegetarian. They don't consume a lot of meat though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they make like stews and soups and stuff, but they don't eat a lot of meat.
Okay.
Okay.
They like meat, but their portions are smaller than
Right.
what we would eat here in the U.S.
Because I remember I was at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. I mentioned this a lot on this show. The Food and Wine Festival, and they had like African barbecue, and I'm like, I don't know how accurate this is, but it's good.
Yeah, their food is pretty amazing. It took some getting used to. Like, I built up my tolerance level for spicy food before I could not eat it, but I've been eating it for about 6 years now, so I have some type of level of, tolerance for hot stuff.
Right. I would have never imagined African food being spicy.
Oh, Jesus. One tribe, it's the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria, they love pepper. Like, even when they try to, like, not make the food spicy, it's still going to be spicy. So they known for putting, like, a lot of pepper in their food. Like, it's so good and so spicy, you can't stop eating it.
Now I really want to taste it. So
That's
okay,
what
can you
make
make
it for
something
you. Yeah, I
on
can.
Wednesday and bring it in?
No, not this week. It's not possible.
Your last day is
sadness.
Wednesday.
I have a car.
You said your last day is Wednesday, right?
Yeah, but I have a car, so when I make it, I can bring it.
That's what I'm saying. Can you make it and then bring it in?
Not
on
Wednesday.
Oh, rats. Oh, I see what you're saying. You'll come.
Yeah, I
on
have
another
like
day?
finals and stuff.
Oh,
right.
wow. Right.
I just
I can't
figured I'd
cook
make
it.
it more
Yeah.
convenient. And you
No,
could
I
just
don't
bring it in.
mind. I may bring it to you guys so you can try it, see what you think.
So show day is on Mondays. They'll love it if you have it on show day. They'll like eat. They'll be happy.
What pending?
Yeah, Monday night.
She's already making plans.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because now you've been over here and it's like dangling the carrot and they're going, please bring us food. Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of Africa, you are taking a trip to Africa pretty soon. Right?
Not in particular, not now.
Okay.
But I will be going to the Middle East. Going to Qatar, Doha.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the richest and safest places to visit in the world.
Okay.
It's like a mini Dubai, I guess.
Wow.
So I'm really
okay.
excited. My boyfriend is currently working over there. So I'm going to visit him this month, actually. So I'm really excited. It'll be my first time having an international trip.
Okay.
So this will be good for my experience since I want to become a flight attendant to see how it is to be flying.
Yeah, that's like 18 hours. That's a
Yeah.
long flight.
Oh, wow.
I can tell
Yeah,
you.
so
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. I've done a lot of domestic flights, and so I want to see how I can handle it. And there's an 9-hour difference now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So that's gonna be some serious jet lag.
Yeah.
But I'll be over there for about 10 to 12 days. Haven't like finished like polishing in my plans, but I'm definitely
What's
going.
the time difference?
8 hours?
Wow.
Yeah.
What does your boyfriend do over there?
Right.
He works for Qatar Airways, so
Really?
Oh.
yeah. It's just a coincidence, off the show right now, but I've been dating like pilots and people that are in the airline industry, and it's funny because, like I said, it's not like intentional.
It's all coincidental.
Yeah.
right?
So it's
But very convenient.
yeah, it is
Right?
exactly. So, my first African boyfriend was a pilot, and I used to be scared of flying, and he actually helped me get over my fear. And the funny thing is, like, okay, I want to be a flight attendant, but I never flown before. Meeting him, I was able to get on like my first plane, and after that, I just fell in love. So I was like, I can do
wow.
this. So yeah.
I'm watching little hearts float up. Is that you, Matt? Are you doing that?
No.
Okay, that's really funny. So
Well,
the little
someone's doing
hearts are
hearts.
flying, we're floating up here. It's like, okay, that's pretty cute.
It's from someone. Someone's sending
Well, I
love.
was
Showing us a
doing
whole
it,
lot of love.
but it had a different picture, so that's why I was going, I don't know, maybe it was me. I don't know, I'll say it was me. Okay. So, great leaders. Who are the leaders, living, dead, somebody you know personally, you may not have to know, just read about. Who are the leaders that have inspired and influenced your life? See, there it goes.
Is that the one you did?
I did not.
Somebody's showing us a whole lot of love.
I know. I'm really glad to see that. That's good. Okay.
I wouldn't say like anybody famous, but the people that like I meet on a daily basis, listening to their stories, learning from other people's mistakes. I'm really big on that. Trying to avoid making unnecessary mistakes in life just by like listening to other people and gaining wisdom from people who already have like done things or like with a lot of life experiences. All that like help motivate me and like mold me into the person that I'm becoming. So I value the unexpected, like meetings with people such as Isabella and things like that. I cherish those type of connections.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too. I would agree with that. We've had often some mini talks like after, we're getting ready to close things down. So the talks like what I have with you, except they're different. They're not, the talks I have with you are, specific for yourself. The talks I have with her are specific for her. So, it's always nice to be able to have those connections. And she gives back. Same with you guys. You guys always share some great feedback. Were there more hearts? Did you see more?
No.
I was going, I like them. I don't know. Maybe Khalil's doing them.
Or maybe Alexa. I don't know.
I don't know. Is she on the show watching us?
I don't know. I gave her the link, so who knows?
It says there's 3 others here.
Okay.
Oh, well, no, that's us. It's Khalil, me, personally, and the show. Okay, that's the 3.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So moving on to our Motivational Monday quote. Just a quote from somebody famous or just a regular inspirational quote, and you give us your take on
tonight is a famous person.
Yes,
He's
it is a famous person.
Definitely a famous
yeah,
person.
just a little.
Yeah, you may have heard of the guy.
Yeah.
This is from Gandhi, and it goes a little something like this: "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service to others."
I like this quote a lot.
All credit goes to Matt, though.
I really like this, Matt. I really
Thank
like
you.
it. So my take on that one, I'll go first when I look at it, is I think that we are born, one of our purposes in life is that we're born for relationship. We are meant to be able to give to each other in ways. So if we're supposed to have a relationship, that means that it takes time. It takes investing. It takes serving, And part of that key word there was to serve others. And I know that no matter what a situation is in my own life, if I want to get perspective, if I start volunteering, I can go, wow, I have no problems. Because I am working with somebody else, whether it's a homeless shelter or if I'm going to work in a dog, the shelter for dogs. I've done all of these different things, and I go, I have no problems. And it's just about perspective. And it takes the focus off of myself, and it helps me to focus on others. So that's my takeaway there.
Yeah, you were saying that you think we inherently have this need or desire to help others. I was thinking the opposite, that we're inherently selfish. And
I would agree with that.
And
No,
that we
I didn't
have to
say that.
fight
I think
that.
I said we're born for relationships.
Oh, okay.
I said we're meant for relationship.
Because I was thinking we were born inherently like self-centered, and you find yourself by going outwards to other people.
I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. But I think that the child, when we're a child, is like, mine.
Yeah.
And but it's actually when we go and we give, we go, wow, that feels good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I like what you said about perspective, and I think that's what I'm going for here. Serving others or helping others, being available to others, and not just like doing them a solid. I mean, just being a good person in general. Gives you perspective. Understanding others gives you perspective, and once you get perspective, you can truly find yourself. And that's what I'm taking away from it. That's why I try to be the best person I can be to others.
Yeah,
so I can gain that perspective. And
there's a really good book. It's called The Purpose-Driven Life.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about it. Maybe not. Anyway, it's by Rick Warren. The Purpose-Driven Life. It's a devotional. It's a 40 chapters, really short. Like 2-3 pages, but the first line of the first chapter says, "It is not all about you," and it is so true, because when we make it about ourselves, then we're not open to hearing what somebody else is going through, right? And it's really where we go, okay, I'm going to make sure I'm listening to the other person, I'm giving to the other person. And that's where we see the most growth. And that's part of the Maslow's hierarchy, is that self-awareness where you go, it is not all about me. But
That's
yet
like
it can
that's
be.
at the top of the hierarchy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Self-awareness, totally.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
Right.
What
about you? Oh.
Our guest.
Jinx.
Twice. You can get me a root beer. IPC.
Okay.
Okay.
I took this quote like in a whole nother direction.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's
That's great.
The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others, or to others.
To others.
I definitely feel like it's the way it's speaking to me is how willing are you to serve other people and I'm trying to figure out how to put this in words. Okay, so how willing are you to like lose yourself in serving other people that you put what you want or you desire to the side to satisfy others around you? That's what I'm getting from that. And
Yeah, because it's a lot of having to either, some people might see it as sacrifice, but actually sitting there going, I'm going to give up just making it about me and go, okay, I'm going to give.
And not only that, just not
Yeah.
sometimes not expect anything back. It's just you want to do it, and there
You
might
know
not
what?
be
For the
even a
service
reward.
itself.
On our
not-
week that's open, I'm going to bring in the book, The Giving Tree, and I'm going to read it out loud. We'll have our little fire. We'll have some little cocoa in a sealed container.
I'm all down for the cocoa.
Yeah, and I'll read The Giving Tree because I think that it's really remember I told you guys about that book?
Mhm.
Maybe it was at the Wednesday night show. I get them crossed.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
heard
you
of the
did.
Giving Tree. I don't remember.
Shel
think-
Silverstein.
I've heard it because you mentioned it.
Yeah, I mentioned it last week.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring that in because I think that that quote is very timely for
Right.
this, and it ties in with the holiday season. I like your
Yeah.
if you're
introspection.
willing to like continue to like serve other people and you continue to like put what you want to do to the side, you don't put yourself first. And if your heart really desires this, you can find yourself like, okay, this is what I really want. Like my heart is here. This is something like I need to do for myself.
Right.
And you doing that and it stays with you and you just like committed to it. Like you're finding yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all about feeling good about doing it.
Yeah.
All right, so we will be transitioning into our next sponsor. Yes.
Our second sponsor for the night is Create the Movement. Creating a movement takes two things, the right people and the right message. Finding the right people takes laser focus and extensive research. Crafting the right message requires in-depth marketing knowledge and constant tweaking. It's not about thinking outside the box. It's about knowing what your box is made of and using it to your advantage. Thank you, CreateTheMovement.com, for sponsoring the Intern Whisperer Live.
So thank you, Q. Thank you, Valencia College, for letting us be here, Valencia College East Campus. We really have enjoyed, this is 12 months now. This is a whole year being in this campus and doing this show. And I am so thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be here, but especially to Q for being such a great station manager. So thank you, Q. All right, take
Love
us,
Q.
Matt.
Oh, shout-outs. I didn't even think of. I usually try to think ahead on this.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're supposed to be doing our shout-outs.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll give you a minute. Abby, shout-outs.
Oh, as always, just a shout out to my friends and my family members, everybody that tuned in to watch the show tonight, and to Shay for being here.
Thank
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, any special girl you want to say shout-out?
Oh, well.
Just put you on the
Well,
spot
okay, sure. A special shout out to my friend Alexa.
there. Okay, there we go. Special
Thank
friend.
you for
All right,
being awesome.
now you're up.
I'm just going to say hi, Mom and Dad.
We have no mom and dad up here yet, but that's okay.
No,
They're listening.
they're not the
They're listening.
technology-savvy
Yeah.
people that would.
But
That's
they're here
okay.
in
Shay?
spirit.
They're here in
They're next to you, Matt. I can see them.
I would like to give a shout out to Valencia for holding me down since 2013. And I would like to give a shout out to Pivot and Intern Pursuit.
Oh, thank you.
Isabella for everything everything she's done for me for the last couple of months. This semester that I've been working with her with my internship. I would like to give a special shout out to my baby all the way in Qatar. Like, I can't wait to see you, and I'm really excited about my trip. And overall, like, I put God before anything, and He has helped me get this far. And I really appreciate my family and my friends for support and encourage me to keep on pushing, even though sometimes it get really tough.
Yeah.
That's very
And
sweet.
so my shout outs go to all of the people that I've been so lucky to intern with. You guys, the Wednesday night crew, my Starter Studio group, and then also all of my own Pivotopians and my Intern Pursuit peeps.
Pivotopians. I
That's
like
what we
that.
call
I was like,
ourselves.
wow, that is actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
We actually, that's Tyler Edlin. He said, yeah, we should be Pivotopians. And I went, you know what? I like it. And so that's actually on the website, on the career microsite. Anyway, but thank you to all of those people, and thank you to my brother and my dad. Just a special shout out to them. And I want to make sure people know how to find us. So you can contact the Intern Pursuit. You can find us on info@internpursuit.tech, 321-422-2166, and go to internpursuit.tech and find us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, all of those great channels. And again, watch us live on mixlr.com/Valencia College Radio and follow the Intern Whisper. And so as we close the show, we want to thank you, all of our listeners, for watching and listening.
All right.
All right,
Thank you.
thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you, guys.